Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hootan Pant. It's not Hootan Pantai, it's Oakbridge. I nearly said Halig Petrus as well. I went, no, it's not that one, and still got it wrong. It's October, lunchtime here, and we picked up some more fertiliser, as we've got a couple of fertilising contracts, and I've agreed to buy a harrow to do some cultivating. I've got to pick it up. It should be getting delivered to the store that we've just left at some point today. They said it's in transit. At least I think that's where they're bringing it over to. It's from another dealership. Same company but a different area. But it's second hand. And I'm hoping these 2 bags of a solid fur are all that we're going to need, because if we make the money, which we should do, I'll be able to finalise the purchasing of the horse field on the right. Now, I'm pretty sure it's called something like a menagerie, a menage, something like that is what I think it's called. There is a word for it, a horse training thing. Should have googled it first, shouldn't I really, but who wants to do something like that? The first field that we've got to do the spreading is up here, so we've got to go through here anyway to get to it. It's the one that we done the other day. Yeah, I think definitely want the grass off here. I don't think the horse equipment's going to lose too much. And the ground's not the best of ground, let's be honest. But it's not bad either. There's a few bold patches, but on the whole we can always plough it up and reseed it. That's totally something that we could do. Full lock. Do you reckon I can refill from that? Let's give it a try. Oh yes! Wow. Well, that's a bit of a worry. Hey, get away from that gate, you. Better shut that gate. Can you see these lot escape? Come on, you. Out of the way. Budding DD. AI worker we want. That's because we won't be able to see anything. Yeah, we spoke to the land agent, and I spoke to the farmer that owns that. Well, the person that owns that. They're more than happy to sell it. So they haven't used it in a long time. They don't have horses anymore. And so they were quite happy just to sell it for the current market value per, which it would appear is about £40,000 per acre around here, which I think might be quite high. I think it's about 10,000 per acre in the UK on average. Oops. Bit snaky there. Oh, this shouldn't do too bad, and I think between the two bags that we've just bought, we should be able to get both. I mean, the other contract's only, so it's £11,000, but one thing to remember with sometimes the price doesn't just equate to the acreage. Since the last episode I've done the mowing, and that's all three of those fields that are sort of backing onto the church. We've done them mowing wise. There's another one that'll come up as well. I got another little mowing job. Another one wants one already, but we'll see if I can squeeze that one in for a bit of extra cash. The deadwood. Let's have a little conversation about the deadwood. I'm tempted to lease the wood chipper and then see how many deadwood contracts I can get done. Don't know if it's going to make us any money, that's the problem. We need to wood chip it in order to make any, in order to keep the deadwood. Well, I suppose the question then becomes, for the price of the wood chipper, you could you could buy a sawmill and make wooden products. Annoying for my OCD that I can't finish that contract, but it is what it is. The next one, Time I probably need to get a bit of skippage on the go. I'll have a quick look at the map. We'll close it, and in hoping the next time we open it, it'll be ours. Right, let's get this topped up. I think I'll put the bag in the top as well, why not? A little bit further on. One, two, three. No bloody shoe mark on there. I've been climbing up my tractor. Right, where am I going? 16. Oh, will you look at that? Get a trailer. Not go and pick up. Hold on. That won't fit on the back of there, will it? Definitely not. Got no front 3-point. I'm going to have to bring this back anyway now when I've finished. That's annoying because they're both right next to each other. If we were big and popular enough to have a... productive enough to have a second tractor, still it'll be a nice drive out, won't it? Which way should we go? Down the side of here again. I'll have another goosey gander at this farm. It's nice and flat as well up here, isn't it? Sort of up on top of the hill almost. Might be able to get a house around there. Might be part of the outbuildings we can use to turn into a house. I mean, that's pie in the sky thinking, that though, isn't it? It's a long way away. Is it this way, or is it further up the other way? We're pretty much going this way now, aren't we? Nice bit of fog still in the valley. Oh, we'll have to go through the ford. I'll have to come back through this twice. Twice. Keeping my door open because I know there's another gate. We did do a bit of fertilising up here, didn't we? Let me door shut. Those tyres washed. Yeah, we done a bit of work on that, didn't we? Looks like someone's a bit short of staff to get. In fact, that's the cultivating field that we've got coming up. I don't think they managed to get it cut, unfortunately for them. Should be a nice run up here. I'll come back to you with a bit of progress on this. So I've been and picked up the new cultivator. I've had it painted, but it brought over and painted. I accidentally didn't realise, but I've gone with the sort of chrome colour. I just told them what I wanted basically. I said if you can get a bit of a ivory colour to match my Landini, that underneath the dirt is actually an ivory colour, although the dirt is adding a lot to the vintage edge compared to looking at the tickler. However, once I'd picked it up, chatting to the guy at the store, he said, I don't know if you'd want to put some weights or something on the top just to give you a little bit more depth on the cultivating. And I said, you know what, I've still got a load of tyres spare from when I built my silage clamp. So I whipped back and picked up, put a few tyres over it, bit of handiwork, and it's working nice. I've had to, they're not just rested on, I've had to bolt them in because, and I'll show you in a moment what's going to happen. It's quite light though, so I can just sort of swing around as well. It doesn't seem to, doesn't affect the turning if I was, although I'm lifting it up normally. Oh dear. It's take that bit, go that side. It folds up when we're out on the road. I think there was one at the agricultural auction, actually, if I can remember correctly. Tell you what, we might be able to get, it's a nice surface tickler. Might be able to get this whole strip done with and then be finished. Might not kill us off beforehand. So 98% still. Oh, what a shame. Right, let's just, yes, look at that. 5 meters. Should be quite easy to fix if there's any repair needs doing on it as well. Let's give the old girl a good wash. I wonder if ooh, nearly got her hand slapped. Let's not. That washed my wheels off. Not particularly. Not particularly. Oh, I forgot to open my door. I'll get it open for the next one so I can just jump out. What time are we on? 3:45. What a good day. We're going to be able to transfer the money over. Or are we actually? We might not have enough because the cultivator cost me £1,000. Actually, we might not. What was it? 45 grand we need? Ooh, I made a bit of a. I may have not have. I may not have included the cost of the fertiliser in my working out. That might be a bit of a problem. So if we can get the money up to buy this, we get all that shed space. I'm assuming that shed comes with it, but what about what's behind it? Because that is a lovely view. I mean, if you could put a house on that. Oh, you can see a bit nosy in it. So might need a bit of work on that wall. Be a nice view, wouldn't it? Down over the valley. And we'd also get a clamp, as well as the cow barn, a silo. I mean, that is a long way off, isn't it, really? But oh, let's do some maths and work out finances. We check their garden or something, haven't we? We should have enough. $2,200, 11 grand, 2.6. That's going to be really close, isn't it? Oh. That is mightily close. Like, scarily close. I'm going to have to make a plan now for the next episode, because we'll still be in October. I keep forgetting to change it to 1 day months. I suppose it doesn't matter what we're just starting off. Where am I going to put this? We need to get some money in to get a shed to store things. And I think we need to seriously look at putting a greenhouse in. But I think we may as well go for a medium size. Those small ones are not great. Pop that way. I could just park stuff in there, couldn't I, really? Stop messing around. Well, I'm very happy with that for a grand. Very simple, very effective, does what it says on the tin. Let's progress the game by picking up that. Still got £1,600 on the nose. We need to pull another 10 grand or something in. What I'm going to do is have a word around, see if anybody wants these. Basically, I don't know if we'll be able to make a bit of money from them, but it's not a horse paddock. We can get rid of them, but it's not a horse paddock, so we can't. We can just sort of see if anybody wants them. Again, it's not flat. There is a slight incline. This area up here seems fairly flat. So if we're doing any sort of building, I suppose really, could you remove the fence? Oh yeah. Is that worth doing? Should we remove the fence and just have a big meadow? I mean, it sort of makes sense to me. Sort of makes sense. Knock it down. What do you reckon? I didn't think about it before, but I suppose we could have. Oh, we could really open it up, couldn't we? I think we can do the wall. That's a bit of an ask. I could put another fence in just to keep the chickens in, to be honest, couldn't I? More secure chicken fence. What sort of fences have we got? I'm quite tempted. And then we could have all this flat area for a building. We could pretty much build a yard up on the flat area, couldn't we? If you look, you've got a sort of line from here. It sort of goes across this way. And this bit's still fairly flat out here. And then we start to go up. Now that is food for thought. I'm hoping this grass comes up. In November. I really don't know what to do about that fence. It depends what you want to do with that field, I suppose. We want to put sheep in somewhere. But if you think of how much room we now have, we've expanded out quite well. This whole section. How much that field is. Because we're the only access for that field is through ours. May put stable in and do horses anyway. This would be quite nice, but it's big. But if that's open, so there isn't anything to stop us. having an arable field if we wanted to. Doing this just gives you a little bit of an idea of the fence moves. Lighting's probably not best for it, but you see as it slopes up, that is quite flat there. Let's get something cheap. Oh, there isn't anything cheap. Not for our budget, £1,000. Something for £1,000 that we can. There is a £1 house. So yeah, that's quite sloped. That's something really. There's a fair old slope on that, but that's not too bad. See, if we get rid of that, we've got that. What? Amsterdam River fence. Lovely. Chicken fence, what we want. What does chicken fence look like? That might be a bit better. That's all we can afford. That look a bit too new though. Can't even see that. That probably looks a little bit more accurate. That looks very new though, to be fair, doesn't it? Why is that? That's just cheap metal poles. Why is that so expensive? Frame mesh. Oh no, that's awful. Here's your classic cheap. I don't like those fences, they look terrible. Put it over here in the sun. Sun keeps going, can't put it there. That's a bit more of a classic, old school fence. I mean, we could just trust the chickens. They're not gonna. Not gonna run away. The thing is, this fence is actually, it's positioned quite low down, so the chickens probably can't get up. If they wanted to get out, they could get out, there's no doubt about it, but chickens can fly, just they don't fly very far. And let's be honest, a bloody pigeon. Oh, it's a baby chick. They can just walk out here, can't they, if they wanted to. That's how I sometimes come in and out. Don't want to mess around with fence. Oh, look at the time, I'm rabbiting away. I must let you go. I've been carrying on so long. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you got any comment suggestions, should we keep the fence? Should we get rid of it? Feel free to pop them in the comment section below. Until the next time, I'm going to find some work to do. Thank you so much for watching. And bye bye for now.